says, sheep are unremarkable people, but unremarkable animals, correction, but what's remarkable is that a good shepherd is willing to die for them. Good shepherd is willing to lay down his life for unremarkable animals. In our sin, we are unremarkable people. Yes, made in the image of God, but in our sin, unremarkable. No reason in us that the God of all heaven and earth would stoop down to us to be our shepherd. And yet that's exactly what he does. And he doesn't just risk life and limb to do it. He laid down his life for you. He laid down his life to the end for you. The good shepherd goes after his sheep with his goodness and his mercy. He goes after them. We've all wandered like sheep. We've gone astray. We've all wandered away from the fold of God. No reason that the shepherd should come after us, and that's exactly what he did. With all of his goodness, with all of his mercy, with all of his love, with all of his grace, he chased us down, he came after us, he pursued us, and he found us, and he brought us back home. The Lord saw you ravaged by sin and death, and he stooped down, and he became a sheep. The Son of God took on flesh, lived a perfect life like a perfect sheep, obeying the voice of the Father perfectly, always listening to the voice of the Father, always doing what the Father said. And then his whole life, he has this shadow of death being cast over him, knowing exactly where he's going, knowing exactly where he's headed. And then he willingly stepped into the darkness of death for you and for me. And Isaiah 53 says that he was like a lamb led to the slaughter for you and me, to take the judgment we deserve, the condemnation that we deserve, and he defeated our greatest enemies of sin and death. He provides for our greatest needs, reconciling us to the shepherd, so that we can pray Psalm 23, yeah, the Lord is my shepherd. He has always been good to me. He will always be good to me, and he has prepared a table for me to feast at